Bora lá, seguir para mais um vídeo de Dogma 2. Antes de mais nada, vamos meter um save aqui que eu não fiz no vídeo passado. Tô gravando logo em seguida, né? Sempre vamos dar um save.
Oh, you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said aught about the usual place.
Ah, deve ser
Right,
o...
just follow me. Here at last.
Hi. Faring well, I hope. Would you care to join me? I'd not say no to a bit of company. I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here today. Intuition, I suppose. Say, you're not from round here, are you? Are you a traveler? Have you seen many places? How I envy you. This city is all I know. I long to learn more of the outside world, but Mother won't allow it. She's always telling me how dangerous it is beyond the palace walls.
Realmente.
But that only makes me question her judgment.
É muito perigoso. Já encontrei uns 3 ciclopes, um ogro e um minotauro.
After all, if the
Sem contar os
world
goblins.
truly is so perilous, what of the lives of our people? They must be fraught with uncertainty, subject to harsh conditions. It seems unfair that I alone should be shielded from that reality. But listen to me waffling on. Ah, I almost forgot. I happened upon this little curio the other day. Here, you're welcome to it. My apologies,
Anel do
but I'd
acúmulo.
best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon.
Deixa eu guardar uns itens, rapidão. Trocar a armadura e tal, e guardar essas roupas chiques. Equipamento. Equipa arma, equipa escudo. Equipa o elmo. Não, equipa esse. Anel do acúmulo. Anel imbuído poder proporciona um leve aumento de peso máximo. Ah, coloca aí, mano.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when
Não, retirar não, quero
treated
depositar.
to the foremost.
Guardou. 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 Isso daí eu acho que eu vou ver pra freia. Deixa eu
Hospitality
retirar aqui. Tira.
in all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
Equipamento. Não. Itens. Tem que dar pra classe dela, né? Dá sim. Tá. Você. Aí vem equipamento. Pronto.
Well met, sir.
Gather round, gather round. Aye, got some coin to spare. Much appreciated.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Vai.
We ought to put it to good use.
And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a
Aqui fala que eu teria que ficar de olho.
Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Ô, e aí, moleque? Que
Me?
isso?
Just going for a stroll.
Treat your ears to
Tá me roubando aí, meu parceiro?
master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique.
Essa missão aqui fala, né? Que eu tenho que observar o mendigo ao longo do dia e ver se consegue descobrir como ele ganha dinheiro. Eu acho que ele tem alguma...
Say, one Weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here?
It's worth considering, if we've the time.
He delved into a temple of baleful feature. Only to
My, you are...
gather round, gather round. Aye, got some coin to spare. What would you of me? Oh,
This really is fine craftsmanship. It was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Eu vou lá fazer missão logo de uma vez, vai. Vamos pra... missão aqui, vilarejo sem nome.
The Queen Regent and an
The
important...
false sovereign has been an enigma for...
Onde é que é? Putz, é longe, hein? Consigo pegar a carroça?
What say we make for Vermin's East?
this ox cart's better. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Você vai para Melve. Não é para Melve que eu vou dizer. Carroças. Carroças são uma maneira relativamente segura de viajar entre as cidades. O serviço fica disponível em intervalos regulares por uma certa quantia de ouro. Bastaria um ponto de carroça. Tá. Você decide como curtir a viagem, admirando lentamente a paisagem ou tirando uma soneca. Passar o tempo para o tempo passar mais rápido. Entretanto, assaltos e ataques de monstros da carroça não são raros. Por isso é sempre bom estar a postos para lutar pelo sim ou pelo não.
The road ahead is long, Master.
Ela sabe o caminho.
What are fairystones for if not
grifo.
times such as these?
It's no great shock to me.
Grifo. Será que eu consigo matar?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Meu Deus.
Never dreamed we'd meet such a foe here, of all places.
Vamos tentar, vai.
Product
Eita, minha
of heedlessness.
maguinha já foi de base.
Help will surely come.
Corre. Não, ele dropou ela.
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Não, só corre, minha gente. Deixa eles se lascarem aí, velho. Um golpe matou meu mago, velho. Lobinho eu mato, mas grifo.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy. My heart is pounding a league a minute.
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
Não, valeu. Eu já sou o guerreiro dessa, combatente dessa bagaça.
Forgotten riftstone as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. It isn't far.
Vai, mostra. Mostra aí pra nós, vai, minha filha. Goblins.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm. as they say.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Ah, uma
No
arpia.
doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Não.
One of our number is unconscious. On my
Eu-
way.
Eu que vou ficar inconsciente daqui a pouco.
I suppose there is such a thing as too much sleep.
Bora, gente. Vambora, vambora. O caminho é longo.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Chuvador é foda, mano.
Too fast for ya!
Qual caminho que eu tenho que seguir? Por aqui. E é nóis aí, minha filha.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Fascinating.
Vou pegar a corinha aqui.
You are mighty indeed, Arisen.
Eita porra! Caralho, da onde
You
brotou
have
ele?
my protection.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Pra onde a gente tá indo, minha
I
filha?
would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Iniciou o combate com eles.
Douse the flame before 'tis too late.
Most impressive, Master.
Eita, desceu agora os Goblins também.
Feast your eyes on this.
Porra.
Spare me. I'll do anything. Reinforcements? Would that we had such resources.
Caralho, mano.
For a moment, I thought I had met my end. My thanks to you, Arisen.
I My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Vermin's eastern edge and investigate him? I've a rough idea of
Eu
where
já
our
percebi diferença
destination lies.
com essa armadura, mano.
Show you there, master?
Tô levando bem menos dano mesmo.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Ih. Eita. Ciclope.
Could you come over here?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I'll turn you into pincushion.
This brute has quite the temper.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Very well, if I must.
Cannot take you in.
Never you fret. We all have our moments. If we find an opportunity to retreat, I say we take it. Tis hardly cowardice, but there's no hope of victory to begin with.
Well now, I'm not sure.
Tem um ladrão aqui, mano, lascando o rolê, velho. Foi o meu... Não, não foi a freia, foi o maluquinho, ele caiu, mano. Eita. Esse bandido aí que lascou, velho. Eu vou morrer por causa desse ladrão, maldito. Levanta, velho.
This is what we get for underestimating our foe.
Porra.
Listen, you are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
Truly? Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait a moment. I grant you roaring
Porra.
flame.
Deus, cara, mano. Puta merda, lascou de vez mesmo. Esse aqui não vai ser fácil. Já ele meteu o pé lá.
Fool is the one who enrages this foe. It would only make it more of a
Ow.
threat.
Morri. Morri. Não, nem uso. Pô, mano, aquele bandidinho, filho da puta, me zoou, cara. Ai. Era pra ter conseguido passar tranquilo, mano. Matado o Ciclope lá tranquilo.
The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Vermin's eastern edge and investigate him? I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Ah, nem vou lá, mano. Vamos meter o pé só. É, eu poderia atrair o Ciclope pra cá e derrubar a ponte, né?
Another statue. Mayhap 'twill yield us all to views.
Why don't we go take a look?
Ah, eu já fui naquela. Ah, achei que era inimigo, mano. Quase dei habilidade nela. Puta, aqui era onde
I've
tava o
just
Minotauro.
recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Aí estamos no meio de um rolê, meu querido.
We've got choppers!
This bow will recoil from flame.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Inimigo novo esse, né? Puta, tô vendo o Minotauro. Ai, o Minotauro
There are
ali.
useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Vamos!
Let us see what you're made of!
Essa árvore tá atrapalhando minha visão, cara.
My curative magics are at your disposal. One's right there.
Caralho, tomei um
This
capote.
brute has quite the temper.
I do not use their rage to our advantage.
Very well. One must. Was most effective.
Corri. Não creio. Ah, nesse caso usa, vai.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Caralho, quebrou minha defesa, velho. E matou o Yoshi.
Caralho! Product of heedlessness.
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we suffer bitter defeat.
Caralho. Ô, NPC, mano. Chama a atenção desse cara aí, velho.
Saved again. I'll
Alright, Daddy.
redeem myself yet.
I grant you roaring flame.
I've got hold of the enemy.
Well said.
Kill her quick.
Ah, me acertou.
Slow deal. We're like to be overwhelmed.
Bora lá, tá quase, tá quase. Caralho, quase speed base.
The Seymour foe has lost their fin.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Revanche. Vingança. Vingança.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Mas... Tem mais coisa aqui. Nossa, na moral, mano, a pessoa que fez essa missão com a Queen aqui, pelo amor de Deus. Não
If I
conhece
might
ele.
be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating.
Nossa, existe uma estrada, mano. O cara quis fazer o caminho mais difícil. Vilarejo sem nome. Povoado misterioso.
Right, just follow me.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
I don't know about you, Master, but word of a curious village does more to spark my interest than deter it.
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Is that who I think it is? Aye, I reckon so.
O baú.
Rather more common looking.
Quando tem fogueirinha ali com um negócio, devia dar pra
I'll go and open the chest.
cozinhar, tá ligado?
So you say, but you wagered against our visitor, did you not? Can I do it again?
Fancy a look at my wares?
O que você tem aí pra vender? Poções. Lanterna, kit explorador, flechas. Adagas, arcos. Capuz. Caralho, da hora essa, hein? Esse aqui é capuz uivante.
Always a pleasure. Fancy a look at my wares?
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village?
Perguntar sobre
You
o
would
vilarejo.
know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermund. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. 'Tis a name unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir.
É tudo por agora.
As you like, sir.
Tem aqui pra me pegar. Eita. Ouro?
The stairs that follow our every move mark this as
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking to course. Nothing's free in this world.
Vou descansar até de
I have
manhã.
no issue falling asleep, even
Eu tô com a vida boa por causa que eu usei a pedra, mas os peões não estão. 1500. Beleza, bora continuar morro acima.
It's clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you.
Pergunta
If
sobre
aught about
vilarejos.
our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate, which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmaster. Is there aught else you'd care to ask?
Perguntei o que ele sabe de você.
You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power.
Verdade.
Such is our village code. Is there aught else you'd care to ask?
Sobre Arthur.
You say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it.
Legal, composição da lenda. Carai. Cadê itens? Vou combinar uns itens aqui também. Fazer mais comida. Devia ter um botão aqui, tipo, cozinhar. Tá ligado? Eu lembrei que eu ia ver. Aqui. Como surgiu? Função da lei. Tomo que detalha a técnica excepcional para ladrões. E para aprender a lâmina da pira. O peão principal do Nascem receberá o mesmo efeito. Opa. Um peão ensinar uma especialização ao seu peão. Frei adquiriu a especialização cirurgião. Será que eu tenho que estar como ladrão para conseguir usar esse? Não! 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 Usei sem querer, velho. Usei não, eu achei que fosse aprender em vez de usar. Que merda, hein? Eita, porra. Não dá pra passar? Também, né? Tá tudo desmoronado.
You need me at the vanguard? Say no more.
Então, agora... cadê a missão? Cheguei. Vá até a borda leste de Vermont. Desvenda o que puder sobre as origens do falso Sober. Em seguida, retorne ao Capitão Brant. Descobrir que eu posso. Eu tenho que andar pela mata para encontrar algo.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Aonde está esse baú? Lá em cima? Pegaram. Não sei como, mas pegou. É só isso que dá pra fazer aqui.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Ah, se eu tivesse mais leve, talvez eu conseguisse. Oxi.
My, you are persistent.
Off with you, you worthless miss.
Delinquente? Me respeita. Vamos ver essa casa aqui.
Whatever 'tis you want, I shan't.
Entra na casa das pessoas, sai pegando as coisas dela, meu. Coisa feia.
Oh, you've a sharp eye. You wonder how I know? For starters, 'tisn't just me. The entire village recognizes you for what you are, cuz naught mysterious about it. We've our sources, and that's all I'm saying. But don't worry yourself. I'm actually on your side, in a sense. Can't offer you any help, though. Still, I suppose I could give you a bit of advice. If I were you, I'd try doing to someone else what I was just doing to you. Know what I mean?
Conversar?
I've a hefty wager riding on you, cuz. Don't let me down, eh?
All that obscure advice, only to depart with nary a word of explanation. Shall we try doing what she did to us, then?
You bring naught but...
O que ela fez pra gente que eu fiz pra ela aqui? Não entendi.
This is a good find.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
Ah, fui ali, vamos ver essa casinha aqui.
Me? Just go.
Pelo menos tô achando vários baús.
I've naught to say to you.
I'm in no mood for talk.
Será que é o quê? Que eu fico observando só? Carta dobrada.
This is as suspicious as they come. We must find someone who can explain its true meaning.
Caralho, quanto baú nessa cidade, mano. Aí daqui eu já tinha vindo. Aqui eu tenho que falar com o maluquinho lá, né?
Well met, sir. How much excitement.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Is there aught else you'd care to ask?
Perguntar sobre
Beg
latão.
pardon? Why would you ask such a thing? A letter? Oh, you've made quite the discovery. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say someone's taken on such a request. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. I'm sure you understand. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
Você descobriu que significa do latão da carta.
Leave.
Negócio. Itens. Ah, eu consegui um arco. Um chapéuzinho. Foi fornecedor. Carta dobrada. Uma peça de latão.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
Não tô entendendo o que eu tenho que fazer, mano. É, agora ele não tá na cidade. Tá nessa região mais acima. Ó, tá pegando a estalagem e essa casa.
Whatever 'tis you want, I...
No seen you about. You the outsider? My lord spoke of you. Come on, follow me. I've something real nice to show you.
Cadê a garota? Cadê a garota?
Whatever 'tis you want, I shan't oblige.
A garota correu pra cá, gente.
You bring naught but trouble.
Deve ter alguma coisa secreta aqui. Não faz sentido aquela porta ali.
I'll get that for you.
Será que tem alguma coisa por aqui assim? Uma caverna, sei lá. A água a gente não pode ir, então...
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need,
Ah, ele é um peão. Caralho, ô, mano, esse jogo consegue fazer você ficar perdido, cara. Ah, tava aqui o baú. A menina falou, eu quero te mostrar um negócio, entrou na casa e sumiu.
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
É o que? Eu tenho que trocar de equipamento? Não, porque eu também não tenho outra coisa. Eu consegui subir. Pô, dá pra escalar monstro. Por que eu não consigo escalar uma parede?
Ah, you. As you like, sir.
Falando, mano, a menininha correu pra cá, velho. Caralho, velho. Eu não sei o que fazer. Sinceramente.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Investigue o falso sobra. Investigue. Tá. Se descobriu esse código de latão na carta. Parece que latão é um código para imitar alguém. Imitar alguém? Peladão aqui.
I've naught to say.
I thought myself a stronger man.
Mano, não é possível, velho. No vilarejo não tem nada, velho.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Tá, não subo ali. Mano. Não é possível, cara. Eu acho que tem ainda alguma coisa escondida, tipo, eu devia entrar em algum canto.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Caralho, velho. Quer ver? Eu acho que eu vou fazer o seguinte. Vou meter um corte rapidão. E tá rondando aqui, velho. Aí quando eu encontrar, eu volto. Porque, porra. A gente encontrou a carta aqui. Eu tô falando, eu acho que tem alguma coisa secreta. É isso, vou pra um corte rápido aí e já volto. Bora lá. Voltei. Acho que eu descobri. E eu morri. Infelizmente eu caí do penhasco e fiquei travado lá. Eu vou ver se eu tenho que falar com o maluquinho aqui de novo. Não, ferrou.
Is there aught else you'd care to ask?
Não, já foi, então beleza. Tava explorando, procurando alguma caverna. E eu caí no penhasco aqui do lado. E não tinha como voltar pra cima. Aí foi o meu peão, a Freya, pulou lá também. Eu falei, porra, mano, não é possível. Mas, ó, cegão, né?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Passei aqui trocentas vezes.
If you must
Tava
go off
aqui,
on
ó.
your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Ui. Eita porra. Da hora que os peão não vem. Caralho, mano, os morceguinhos vêm me bater, velho. Ui. Tá, agora vai ser... Ah, eu caí. Vai ser complicado essa. Eu não sou o personagem mais leve que existe. Ô caralho, eu tô apertando pra correr em vez de pular, velho. Mano, aqui vai ser difícil. Ó. Oi. Tu quer me fuder, me beija, caralho. Não, não, sobe, sobe. Caralho, baixou demais. Sim, me desculpa, mas a movimentação desse jogo não é a melhor pra ficar fazendo esses bagulho, mano. Ai, vou cair. Se fosse um jogo que tivesse esse tipo de movimentação, pã, eu concordo. Ai, 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 ai. Nossa, agora vai ser difícil. Caralho, consegui. Não acredito.
You made it after all.
Ah, o
Guess
cara.
that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up.
Dear me.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask all things you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, but he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next Thief Maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you.
Manual do Furtador.
That all you want? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the original. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask?
Era só isso.
Till next time, then.
Beleza, tem um baúzinho pra nós. Tem nada, porra. Ah, menina.
You're here. I've been waiting for you.
Caralho, até a menina é ladra, velho. Escoraçantes. Perneiras de ladrão. É aquela porta que eu não consegui abrir. Ah, sabia.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Our party is
Sabia.
reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Vamos lá. Agora temos que voltar pro castelo, né? Acredito eu. Missão. E tava... tem que voltar pra cidade. Esse daqui, ele é aonde? Tem o mapa. Caralho, é lá embaixo, cuzão. Poxa, já estive aqui. Área de escavação. Ah, eu vim daqui. Ah, aqui, ali eu acho que é o começo do jogo, né? A gente sai voando no grifo, pá. Entendeu? Vamos lá. Voltar para a cidade.
Fancy a look at my wares? Feels eerie with no one about.
Vou nem descansar, só vamos.
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Espero não encontrar outro minotauro no caminho.
Right, just follow me.
É um caminho bem mais fácil.
Aught appears to have changed since we were last here. Let us proceed with due caution.
I cannot fault your memory. We must get to the bottom of this.
Verdade, mudou, será? Goblins!
Nay, statue.
We ought to take a closer look. This should be of use. I grant you fly as blaze. Use it well.
Fine display of skill.
Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder.
Splendid.
Tem mais?
You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire.
Tem uma marcação ali, mano. O que será que é?
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
Sei não, hein? Sei não, hein? Tá com cara de monstro giant. O pior que acontece é o morro.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, old
Ele tá morto?
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Ah, aqui é onde a gente matou o Minotauro. Ah.
Oh, I do so enjoy the smell of the forest.
Stay watchful. There's no telling what might be lurking amongst the trees.
Como é que eu subo aqui?
I suppose 'tis so.
Quer saber como é que eu subo ali? Vai ser por aqui, mas como é que eu... Ah. Não sobe.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Poxa, eu vi alguém correndo ali, hein? Ah, foi o Yoshi correndo?
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
O Ciclope tá ali ainda. Tem Goblin ali em cima.
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Hold right there.
I've got hold of the enemy!
Well said.
Eita porra, na hora que eu pulei.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Too fast for you.
Eita, tem um grifo ali. Ele não vem aqui, pelo amor de Deus.
Worthy of caution. Lord save our best.
Ah, yes, now I see.
This brute has quite the temper.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Easily done.
Sai daí, Queen. Ah, ela foi de base.
Keep this up, we'll knock its feet right out from under him.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Volta.
I grant you roaring flame.
Ai, me pegou.
Fast, Arisen. I shan't let you fall.
The Arisen is in your charge.
Tomando o cu, o bicho me tacou lá pra PQP, cara. Ah, qual é? Eu tava levantando.
Holding on by the skin of my teeth here, grabbing hold. The enemy's movements have grown sluggish.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Oi. Caçador de ciclopes aqui, carai. Bora lá. Eu vou de noite mesmo lá pro castelo. Vou torcer pra não me ferrar.
Too fast for you. Try all you want. Won't make a difference when I've brushed, you see.
Well fought, Arisen.
Eita porra, esqueleto.
Huzzah! You've done it.
Was most effective.
Caralho. Porém foi de base. Tá, não vou de noite não.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Que é aquilo, mano?
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Mano, vaza. Vaza, vaza, vaza.
I believe yon foe is drawn to light. We ought to extinguish our lanterns, lest we summon it unwittingly.
Ai, mete a cura aí.
Another battle. But nary a moment to breathe. We must try to find a moment to gather our strength.
Corra, corre.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Caralho, tô fazendo mais difícil aqui. Acho que por estar meio em combate ainda, minha estamina gasta muito rápido. Caralho, mano, os bichos de noite é muito forte.
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be...
Haven't you a lantern, Arisen?
Agora dá pra ir tranquilo com a lanterna. A porra.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
O que foi? Tá cansando rápido, é, minha filha? Tu que tem que ser ligeirinho, carai.
Would you care to behold a forgotten riftstone as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. It isn't far.
Puta, tem inimigo ali na frente. Tem um besouro ali que dá a carga, mano. Pegar aí, aqui e sair correndo, vai.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Caralho, olha onde a outra foi, velho.
We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes.
Perdemos a nossa arqueira.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Eu vou trocar esse Yoshi, mano. Ele não tem ajudado muito não, velho.
It was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is, her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. As a true, have you divined aught of the false sovereign, Your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If Your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise Your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
That thief maester's a capable sort. I'd wait.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to
Além dos
strengthen Your
rumores sobre
Majesty's claim.
Allard.
I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain unseen, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray.
Eu vou
There is
aproveitar
only
agora
one
então.
acceptable outcome. Complete and utter success.
Cadê?
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace?
We're off to Vernworth Palace then.
Aproveitar que tá de
Let us make
noite.
for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Eager as I am to explore the castle with you, I fear my kind are not welcome within. but I shall see you to the entrance.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry. 'Tis our duty.
I would appreciate your...
You are the Arisen. Yes, follow me.
Vai, minha filha, me leve. Eu sei onde é, mais ou menos, mas me leve. Acho que realmente, por eu estar com essa armadura, eu consigo passar mais tranquilo.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will pray be cautious, Your Majesty.
Vamos lá, invadindo aqui novamente.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him
Tem que
everywhere.
entrar ali.
There are times when no one's standing in watch.
Aí todo mundo vai me ver. Não, acho que é no andar de cima, hein? Era aqui mesmo.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the regent kin to request a private audience.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a... Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Ah, fiz caquinha, mano. Eu ia passar reto ali, velho. Ó, bom. Tem que investigar aqui. Não é essa sala? Em Vermont nascem, como é conhecido, tem o poder de vencer o dragão e será entronado como Sovereign. Fatal, no entanto, a proteção chama luzente considerada absoluta, pois se acredita que ela impede advento ou calamidade. Curiosamente, as duas nações estão em desacordo com relação aos peões. Transportadores da fenda em Vermont, eles são considerados fiéis assistentes do Sovereign, mas em batalha são vistos como arautos do desastre. O cara saiu pra lá, não tinha que vir aqui? O mundo de Allard. Peraí. Missão. Aproveite o exemplo mesmo para escolher o lugar. Investigou os aposentos do Allard. Whoa.
But surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother. What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you. Guards, seize the intruder.
Fudeu.
Seems this old man's time is up.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
Ought to polish up my gear for the morrow.
Would that all my days were so. I suppose I ought try to make a little merry.
É que eu vou conseguir voltar pro Brent antes de amanhecer? Parece que já tá amanhecendo, não, né? Acho que as tochas tá dando essa impressão.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Cadê aqui o...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to
Taverna.
climb.
After you, Arisen.
Não, lá de baixo.
This isn't much to go on.
Always another errand to see to.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's... I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be... though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilt between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Vasus. Now there's a name to remember.
É só falar com ele de novo pra ver se não tem mais nada mesmo.
As a reward, you will of course require...
É, não tem mais nada mesmo.
What am I to do?
Bora descansar agora. Na verdade, antes eu vou fazer o quê? Vamos ver se dá pra upar alguma coisa.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad.
Ter habilidades. Guarda. Ah, daqui sai rodando. Grande explosivo. Aqui é caro, tá caro. Vou pegar esse grande explosivo. Esse aqui que vai mais alto. Peguei esse aqui também.
Glad to assist you.
Ah, pera aí, agora a freia. Vou melhorar aqui esse... Aquela... Vou pegar esses negócios aqui. Pra ela. Beleza. Vou aumentar esse tempestade mor dela. Incendeio mor também.
Have you found any of the items we discussed?
3 de 20, 220. Tá, já não tem mais nada.
Welcome.
Vamos lá, encerrar o dia. O ruim é ter que ficar pagando 2.000 aqui, velho.
How I've long...
Look as long as you please.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Não, a mesma carta.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to...
Beleza.
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt.
Pensar você, meu filho. Essa carne podre aí pra tu.
I'm grateful to have served you for so long.
Gostei muito da tua ajuda, não. A Queen foi melhor. Mas é isso. Encerro este vídeo por aqui. Agradeço quem acompanhou até aqui. Dessa vez eu fiquei meio perdido. Mas deu pra engrenar melhor ali, né? Foi mais fácil do que o do vídeo anterior, né? Mas fizemos progresso. E isso é bom. Muito bom. Já vemos alguma dos terrores que nos aguardam nesse jogo, né? Um grifo aí, fudido. Acaba com a gente. Os bichinhos de noite aí, forte pra caralho também. Mas vamos lá, vamos tentar desvendar essa trama toda aí dos Sovereign lá, né? Falso. Mas é isso. Agradeço novamente quem acompanha até aqui. Deixe seu like, se inscreva no canal. Nos vemos no próximo vídeo. Falou, fui!